Welcome back to Fairway Media, our finale for the Great Northwest Point Series. We have made it to the Top Dog Championship. We are out in Olympia, Washington at Delphi Disc Golf Course. 2-round tournament, B tier. Thank you to the tournament directors John Anderson and Rob Beach. And today we are watching Michael Lambert, Caleb Joyner, Rob Beach, and Kirby Snyder. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Brett, pause the screen there if you want to see the Top Dog placement.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to bring this out to everyone.
But we added a whole bunch of ground flakes to define OBs a little bit better around sand traps and greens, and then there's paints on carts paths, so just be aware of that. There's piles of sticks that you get free relief from, as casual relief. Don't play in the middle of the pile of sticks, just take your 5 feet and shoot from there. The ace pot's at $420. They ask not to go on any of the golf greens unless you're retrieving a disc.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Have fun. Thank you, John. Appreciate you.
John Anderson, great hard work. You're the man. Thanks again for putting this final whole point series on and this final tournament. Caleb Joyner on the box. Leaking a little bit left.
Here you go.
And he is nestling up real close to the OB of that cell tower. And here comes Kirby Snyder. Kirby Snyder is 2 points back of Colin Bryant in the point series. Unfortunately, he is off on another card already. Michael Lambert getting his drive a lot of distance, but just a little bit short on the right. And final player we're watching today is Rob Beach, our assistant tournament director. We filmed him a few times out here. And believe in it, Evergreen. And he's leaking a little bit left over there with Caleb, just a little bit short of him. Up first, Michael Lambert. Getting his layup perfectly under the basket to get his 3. Rob giving it a good run. Up next is Caleb. And he is nestled under the basket. Final putt here for hole 1 is Kirby. And it looks like everybody's going to get a 3 if we make all these next shots here. Taking a knee is Rob.
Nice spot.
Popping over the rim. Getting his first hole out of the way with a par. Hole 1 in the field had 6 birdies at 27% birdie rate, averaging 2.77. Great weather this weekend.
What are we doing?
Hole 2, short uphill shot to the right, OB right, OB left over the path. 250-foot shot, par 3. And Caleb looks to be going a little bit long, but he's safe. He'll have an OB behind the basket to work with next. Kirby going backhand turnover. Ooh. Landing a little early, getting kicked out a little bit, but a friendly roll. He'll have a decent uphill second shot. Michael getting his forehand on. Looks like a pretty good height and distance, just a little wide, but he's near circle's edge. Near the sign that says keep off the greens, or the carts keep off the greens. And looks like Rob's shot is getting right to the center. Just outside circle's edge. So about 40 feet or so. And Kirby is lining up. almost makes it. It hit most of chain. It, oh man, barely missed it. Rob gave it a good run. He is right next to the OB line. He did not go out of bounds, but he'll get a meter from the edge for his par. Caleb, a little short as well, hanging out with Rob's lie there. Michael just needs a slight adjustment there to make that. Two statistics looked very similar to the previous hole with 23%. 5 out of 22 got the birdie. A lot of pars, a couple OBs, so you got to be real careful on the tee shot. Well-designed hole with that property. All right, on to our first par 4. Hole 3. Hole 3 is 560 feet. Caleb is on the box. Getting a very overstable skip.
The amount of flare that got was just
Right through the tree gap, right where we're going. Through that tree gap, it's probably an extra 100 or so to the basket. Very downhill. Got to watch out for that bunker around that corner you want to beat. There's also a Mando kind of near Kirby's shot. He landed just in front of that Mando, so he's got to go right of that tree in front of him. And Michael getting a good height on his. See if he can sneak through this tree line. Ooh, unfortunate kick. Getting stopped. He'll have a pretty wide angle for those gaps down there anyway. Alright, Rob looking like he's turning his over, looking to avoid the ball golf green and the sand, but he hits the sand. Unfortunate there for Rob, going out of bounds. He'll mark it where it left the play. Alright, Kirby looking for a weird forehand line just to get out in the open, but looks like he threw it a little long. Longer than he wanted, but hopefully he'll have a gap to hit next. Rob going with a hyzer approach. A little early. He'll have a long third shot. Look. And Lambert getting a great ground play. Kirby's got one. I'm sorry. Caleb has one tree to beat. Unfortunate, gets hung up. And Kirby's playing the long side here. He's able to get up and down. Hopefully get his par. And just tickles. Unfortunate slight miss. Rob with the full send. Up next, Rob. Saving the bogey. Great cleanup par there for Kirby. Same for Caleb. The hole 3 stats, 41% got the birdie, 9 out of 22. Interesting. Average score 3.68 on the par 4. Hole 4, 370 feet. Over the water, up the hill. There's an OB left and right, I believe. Marked over the path on the right side there, where we were just pointing at. Up next is Caleb Joyner. Ooh, a little bit low. Looks like it's over the water though. He'll be throwing from halfway up that hill. Alright, Kirby's up next. .370 feet seems a little bit short of what this actually is. You gotta have 400 foot distance here. And Rob's leaking a little right. Hopefully he gets hooked back up. Yep, he's inbounds. He'll have a circle's edge approach. And it's such a beautiful day. Give you a view of the fountain in action. Alright, Caleb getting the uphill putter out, and he is leading it. It's pretty hard to do. Michael's up next. Does he have the height? Yeah, he had the height, but he's right next to the basket. He doesn't want to roll away, so that's a very good safe shot. Ooh, great stop from the ground there. We've seen many rollaways on this basket and that hill. Kirby just knocks over Caleb's leaner. Yeah, if a disc, somebody else's disc happened to have rolled, I believe they get to decide where it was originally stopped. Hole 4 turned out to be a pretty difficult hole on the day. Sixth in difficulty and 14% birdie rate. Only 3 got it. Colin Bryant, Matthew Bloom Edmonds, and Eric Horthulson. Alright, up next, hole 5, opposite direction going downhill, 460 feet par 3. With a few hazards and greens that are OB on the way. Then there's an OB path on the right. Not a problem for Lambert. He just needs a little bit more forwardness. Unfortunately, it was determined he's got to go right in front of that ball golf green. He is not clear of that rope. Caleb playing a little too wide, getting caught up on that tree, but he lands safe.
Get some right movement.
Kirby getting some good flip on his shot.
Nice shot, Kirby. Nice shot.
And he is down there on the dance floor, left side of the basket. Just outside circle's edge, I believe.
Time lapse. 2 time lapse things. Yeah. Stop. Oh my goodness.
Robin unfortunately skipping onto the ball, out of bounds golf green. He'll have a marked shot after that for 3. Yeah, next. Caleb's second shot, clearing that out of bounds, and he is. It's hard to see the basket because of the shadow and the amount of brightness that we're working with on the camera. It kind of takes a second to flex in. Yep, or adjust. Excuse me. Clean approaches. I believe this is for 2. Let's see if Kirby can get this. Knocked it. Great bird. He's on the board. Caleb's par opportunity. It's well within his range. He's been having a great season this year. And that's definitely a part of it. Having a great putting game is going to take you far in this game for sure. Rob for 4. Yep. Unfortunate bogey from the tee shot. Alright, hole 6. 447 feet over the next pond. Dogleg right. So Kirby's shot is hanging up a little bit left, and he is safe. The pavement is out of bounds. Caleb getting some good height on it. Unfortunate, just pans left. He is still safe. Just left of the camera, there's a finish there. Michael. Ooh, hanging up a little bit right. Safe, just in front of that tree line. Up next is Rob. Hitting one of those trees on the right. He landed right at the edge of the green. Looking like a low ceiling to Caleb has to work with, Kirby has to work with here. It's the turquoise. It's throwing me off, I swear. Cool little bat box for the neighborhood there. Or birdhouse. I'm not sure the difference. Here comes Michael's great forehand shot. He's up there on the dance floor. Hopefully he'll get his par. Great forehand from Caleb.
Oh my god. Lucky forehand.
Ooh, what a left-handed shot. I forgot he was a little ambidextrous. Great run there. See if he can scrape up that par. Yes, he does. Good shot.
Gotta make a comeback.
I believe everybody had their second shots. Yeah. Second in difficulty, hole 6. Who would have thought? The only birdie of the day for MPO was Colin Bryant. Great shots. And looks like those pars are cleaned up well. Shout out to Colin Bryant. At this point, he is 5 birdies through 6 holes. He's a few holes ahead, so we were kind of watching. He is leading that point series, so it is vital for Kirby in that race. Kirby's asked to make up 2 on Colin to win. So he makes it out to the left side. It's a pretty good shot for this par 4, 490 feet from the tee. Caleb's getting a great flex. It's slightly uphill. There is an OB right. That white stake was a mile or a distance marker for the ball field, I believe. The ball golf hole. Michael getting an Anheuser shot, panning right. Oh, unfortunate. Over that path, that was determined out of bounds. Rob getting some good distance. He's landing out to the center. And our basket is beyond this tree line. It's hard to focus because of that light. There we go. And a little spider web traveling there. That was kind of cool. All right. And Michael up next. His third shot after the mark. Excellent. He's down there to play. Excellent second shot. He said he wasn't trying to hit that gap, but he hit that nicely. That was cool. Ooh, Caleb giving it a good run, using the tree as a backstop. Hole 7 is kind of a soft par 4 here, but a very hard eagle. You got to have an excellent roller or an insane air shot to penetrate through this tree line. Or an excellent throw in. That was a good long putt there from Michael. Good shot. Save your par. Great birdie for your third shot. Nice and easy, short third shot for Kirby. Good birdie. And Rob scrapes his bar. Hole 7 was 64% birdie rate. 14th in difficulty, so near the easy part. All right, hole 8, par 3, 330 feet. Straight shot. You got a fence on the left that's OB. It's pretty much the biggest danger. Most people swing out a backhand that kind of skips left into that fence. That's definitely Caleb's motive here.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. What a play.
Sometimes that fence play pushes you more right. And Michael looking to do the same. Uh-oh, a little high. See if he can get through that tree line. Yeah, I pushed him right to the center. He still has a straight shot at it. Rob leaking right. See if he can finish left. Oh. Base of the tree stopped him. He might have a look on the right side of that tree, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
Michael Lambert puts it in for 2. What a putt, throw, whatever you call it. That was an excellent throw. Highlight show. That was fun. Ooh, great straddle. Putting it all out there. Perfect height. Let that disc swoop back left. Right into the chains and basket. Textbook. Alright, if these guys have putted from distance, these guys are closer. Hopefully we get a star frame here.
Yeah, Kirby.
Excellent 2. Excellent shots. Everybody got that birdie. Hole 8 was 16th in difficulty, so you really had to get this one. 14 out of 22, 64% birdie rate. Hole 9. Let's finish that front 9 with a 245-foot shot that's surrounded by OB sand and a ball golf green you got to get over.
Yeah. Oh, he hit the pole. Okay.
He hit the pole. Only one way to do it better. Good shot. Up next is Caleb Joyner. He gets his disc to flip up, but still finishes left. Yep, he's in the putting green area. We're probably within circle 1. Michael. Mikey. He's chain running. He's got one little tree to beat there. Michael getting a smooth hyzer. Ooh, one tree stopped him. Ooh, off the top. Not much of a tree to beat there as he is able to tap that in. Good shot, Michael. And hole 9 looks to be one of those must-gets as well. 17th, tied it for 17th in difficulty, so second easiest hole. 73% birdie rate. Let's take a word from our sponsor.
Your disc golf towel sucks, but it's not your fault. For too long, companies have been rebranding ball golf towels that are too long for your bag, drag on the ground, and pick up debris while on the course. But not anymore. This is our brand new Tactical Towel System 2.0, the first ever retractable towel system designed for disc golfers by disc golfers. With our multi-layer design, you receive your waffle knit outer layer and your microfiber inner layer that will handle any debris or moisture that you will experience on the course. And with our 27-inch retractable steel braid cable, you will be bending over less, which means less back pain, more disc golf, and more fun.
And it's a great product. I love keeping the towel out of the dirt, off the ground. I love it myself. Here comes Kirby, hole 10, par 3, 375 feet.
Nice.
You're trying to go left and not go B.
On the dance floor?
Left. You have all the size on all of this airspace on the right side to dial in your hyzer or your flip up, anything that finishes right there. So yeah, the OB left line, it basically is the natural, long stuff there, but it is staked. Michael getting a great flip up. Might be a little bit short, but he's definitely putting. Michael going low. He knows it's going to skip, hopefully. Yeah. Riding the edge. Poking left. All right, up first. Kirby did kind of go outside, so he is looking pointing straight at the OB. Maybe that got in his brain there. He just needed a little bit more right on that. He had the good speed. That's a perfect putt there. Great shot, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Rob putting it in. Great too. And Caleb's about 22 feet out. This is well within his range. We've seen a lot of highlights from this guy. Oh no, that was not a highlight. Slight mistake. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. Here comes that final putt from Kirby. Hole 10 was 36% birdie rate, tied for 8th in difficulty. Because of that OB on the left side, I'm sure. And we continue to hole 11, par 3, 550-foot shot. A lot of roller opportunities here as we're going all the way down this ball golf green and trying to go right. And that is short of an OB. Good shot there. And he's got maybe a 100-foot shot left, a little bit downhill with an OB behind it in that person's yard. This ball golf course is owned by the Homeownership Association and all the people that surround it. So if you are wondering how that works out here, we definitely appreciate them supporting disc golf. What a great property here. Thanks to them. And you still, can absolutely play ball golf out here as well. Kirby gets his roller. Looks like it's going very nicely. He just needs to go right now. And since the hill kind of blocks us... Oh, there it comes back into view. Wow, great shot. Right to circle's edge. What a roller. Very ideal. Looks like Caleb looking to do the same. Getting it to roll to the center. Oh, just kind of curls a little early and pushes him behind one obstacle of that tree line we're just panned out of there. Rob busting out the left hand, forehand. Ooh, great shot. He puts him around that tree, exactly where he wanted. Let's see if Michael can kind of toss this in. Kind of a layup, looks like. A little to the right and just let the ground absorb the speed. Good shot. Way to avoid the out of bounds. Ooh, Caleb's forehand was a little too speedy and left. That will leave his his par opportunity here just outside circle. So maybe 38 feet, maybe? Wow. Excellent hit. And this is for 2. Let's see if Kirby can knock this in. What a drive. Oh no, just a little bit low as it hit front cage right. Excellent cleanup there from Rob. Hole 11 turned out no birdies. First in difficulty of the day. 68% got the par.
I apologize, Kirby. You're good.
And hole 11 is in the rear view. Let's go to hole 12. We're going into the woods. Couple holes. Very technical. This one's 267 feet. Kind of straight, but there is a quote-unquote walkable fairway on the right. But there is an oddly perfect tree channel on the left side. That's a good forehand. Putter shots down the middle, then hopefully they hyzer left. That's the wrong direction, unfortunate there for Rob, but there's no out of bounds line. He ended up near the tee pad of hole 14, I believe. Kirby going the middle route, backhand.
Yeah.
I believe he made it down there. see if I've remembered right. This was a few days ago. Thanks for your patience, everybody on who's watching as soon as they can. I appreciate that. Our members are going strong. They are absolutely showing support for the channel. We really appreciate that. As we head into the off season, we're gonna keep at least one a month here. Might not go as hard as we did last year or this 2025 season, but we're definitely not going anywhere for 2026. Stay tuned for any tournament announcements, and get a hold of us if you're interested in covering your tournament. Would love to have that communication. And looks like Caleb is looking to get his birdie out of the way. There he goes. Great drive. Great birdie as well for Kirby. He'll go to 5 down. Caleb is 4 down. Michael stays at 3. And hole 12 had 10 out of 22. 45% birdie rate there. We're going a little bit further, but downhill. 278 feet with a OB right behind the basket. A main gap to hit.
Wow. Okay.
He, I believe, was safe. He hit a tree, and he's in the putting angle. That's right, we had Chuck Knutson spotting for us. Thanks for spotting, my dude. Caleb Joyner getting a great forehand line, showing you that angle. Last time we had this, I believe Tim Tankley got stuck. That was kind of an interesting
I lost
way
it.
to go. In round 2, we'll do the catch angle on this hole to give you a perspective on it. Hopefully we'll get some good coverage there for you. Here comes Rob. Unfortunately, kicks right. As you can kind of see, this is a classic Northwest type hole. 50 trees in your way. Got to get down there to get in any opportunity for 2. Very tough to do sometimes. Unfortunate miss there for Rob. Kirby got lucky on his drive. He was going in hot through there. Unfortunately, misses that birdie. Caleb does not miss that birdie. He'll go to 5 down. Now, those of you score watching, Colin Bryant, he was 2 holes ahead of us, so we were able to see, you know, what the level is. He was on fire. He hit everybody from 3 through 10, which is a 8-hole streak. Congrats to him there. Yeah, he was 10 through 13 at this point, so that was pretty cool to watch just on the screen. We were going to see him in league card and give these guys a bar to hit. And Caleb is first off on the 380-foot, slightly downhill hole. And he kind of lands in the middle. Kirby gets more speed. Wow, what a hovering shot. That was really cool. It just stayed at the grass level and still continued downhill. He's kind of even with the basket. There is OB right of path and a fence on the left side, our right of the camera. Michael gets a great hyzer, pushing to the basket a little bit high. He's about circle's edge. Our final is Rob. Getting a good height. Unfortunate, just gets pushed down. He's safe though, halfway through. Let's see if we can get this delicate. Oh, he's going left hand. Yeah, great shot. He slows down where he needs to be. Let's see if Kirby can run this in. Pretty high. Ooh. Man, so close. Kirby goes right to the bush line. Michael giving a decent run. He didn't give it too much speed, so it didn't go too far if he missed. Good shot there. All right, Rob getting his third, hopefully, here. Oh, slightly short. Unfortunate bogey there. Oddly enough, hole 14 is straight at you, but today it was actually tied for second in difficulty. 4 people got that birdie. Asher Wiedemann, Brian Johnson, Jeremy Marchand, and Ricky Meadows. Good shots there. You got one on everyone. Good, good for you 4. All right. Caleb stays at 5. Kirby stays at 5. Michael stays at 3. Rob goes to 2. Let's go to hole 15. Continuing down that downhill, we were just going 425 feet, par 3. We're standing near the basket area. Caleb getting a good hyzer. A little bit short, though. I'll show you how far away we are. Basket is nestled right into this tree line. You can kind of play the backside if you really want to. There is a fence behind us, which is left side of fairway. So that is something to be aware of as well. Kirby just absolutely parks it. Great shot. Michael going high. He needs to go left. Oh, it just slows down. I believe he hit a tree there. He's in bounds. He'll have a tough 2 to get with that basket being surrounded by those trees. Here comes Rob getting that flip up, it looks like. Yeah, he's on the underneath side. There's that fence we were talking about. He'll have a view for 2. We've seen a long putt from Michael. He's trying. Oh my goodness. So close. Good run, good run. Oh no, the unfortunate roll away for Rob. He just can't catch a break right now. Looks like he's got a very similar, a little bit longer. Stop. No, don't do it again. That's messed up. Oh my goodness. Disc golf giveth, disc golf taketh.
Yeah. I told you that I was doing that.
What a putt. There's the giveth part. Unfortunate. It didn't go to Rob's way. Does go Caleb's way. He'd go to 6 down through 15. Good par. Good cleanup. Hole 15 today was tied for 8th in difficulty. 36% birdie rate. Averaging 2.73. All right, and Kirby gets to collect his bounty here, as he'll most likely get his birdie. He'll be tied up with Caleb at 6. Excellent shot. Great drive. All right, with 3 to go, we have a little bit of a race. Colin is still on patrol there. Let's see. Yeah, we'll show you the scores here in a few moments here. Here comes Caleb. Par 4, 655 foot. He's taking advantage of that airspace. He's on the left side of the fairway. There's OB left fence. And a path on the right. That's OB as well. We got to get way behind those trees that we're looking at. Kirby gets a great roller. Cameraman zoomed out way too early because that got so much distance. He'll have a great second shot beyond that stump that's beyond those trees that we're looking at. Again, it's 655 foot par 4. And Michael leaking a little left. He'll have that ceiling to deal with right beyond that sunlight area. And again, there's 2 really close trees near the tee. I always forget to mention that. That's definitely gets in a lot of people's heads. You really got to get clean off the tee. It's not quite blocking, but it really could be. depending on your running style, I guess. All right, Michael getting a good forehand shot out in the open. He'll have a view around those trees for his next shot. Hopefully he'll go right side. It's a little bit easier because of the ceiling issue. And Caleb getting the hyzer through those trees, going past that stump. So hopefully he's get a good look for birdie. That's awesome. Here comes Mr. Rob Beach going straight at it, going over the stump. Magically goes a little long. Wow. Forget every obstacle. Just go straight out is what he says. So he's got nothing to lose. He's like, let's go. Let's get a throw in. Let's get the eagle. Here comes Kirby.
Yeah. Drop. Oh.
And a great putter shot that looked like it was going to go in. Oh my goodness. Way to go. Yep, Michael gets the no-brainer right side hyzer out of the way as it opens up past those trees. And Caleb looking to score here.
No.
Oh man, barely missing right side. Chains almost collected it, but it just splashed through. Great par cleanup, Michael. Hole 16 today, average 32% birdie rate. 3.68 for the field, and it was tied for 11th in difficulty right near the middle there. Great bird, Kirby. You were one of the 7 birdies. Good shots. That was the second, another one of the 7 birdies. 2 of those we got to see, so that's pretty cool. Good cleanup there for Caleb. Kirby gets 1 stroke on the card so far. Ooh, there was a snake. Be careful. We're going into hole 17. Slightly downhill. 357-foot shot. All right, up next, Kirby Snyder. Hole 17 is 357 feet. Hyzering. Ooh, too much. He's going near the OB line, but he's safe, actually. He has a finesse shot downhill. Rob is going a little bit of a right side, just hiding right behind one of the final trees. Caleb going a little high. Ooh, he curls up safely right next to the out of bounds. He's got a little bit of that bush behind him. And Michael looking a little left, but safe. He still has an angle for putt here. Let's see if he can knock this long putt in too.
Yeah, Mikey.
Oh my goodness. What a putt. Right side pocket. What a shot. Michael goes to 4 down. He's still in it. Rob leaking a little left. Unfortunate. He'll get his par there. Excellent birdie for Caleb. It might be a pokey bush in the way. Great birdie. Kirby, he'll go to 8 down. 1 stroke over Caleb. Excellent par cleanup there. Yeah, it looks like hole 17. A lot of birdies, 14 out of 22. 64% birdie rate. Our final hole is hole 18, par 3, 290-foot shot. OB surrounding the basket on the right side with the ball golf green. And a few trees and a fence behind it on the left side. Knucks are completed. We are on the tee. Our final tee shot. Kirby with a stroke lead over Caleb. Let's see who can get these birdies here. Excellent shot from Kirby. Safe shot. Caleb. Looks like he's playing the right side. Oh, actually right at it. Landing safely next to the fence. Circle 1. Michael going forehand here. Landing safely right side over that sand trap and the ball golf green, beyond the golf green there. Rob going a smooth backhand. Getting it to settle near it, circle's edge. Excellent shot. Looks like inside circle 1. Ooh, a little too high. Michael's up next. He landed right side. Excellent shot. Colin Bryan finished the tournament at 12 down. Great birdie there from Kirby. He's at 9 down, so he'll be 3 strokes behind Colin, which he had 2 strokes lead before for the point series, so Kirby's got to beat Colin by 5. Great birdie there from Caleb. Hill's at 9 down. Just add 1 to the total there for the point series. Caleb's in 3rd so far. Thanks for watching this round of disc golf. We're going to see some more action on the round 2 lead card, consisting of Colin Bryan, Kirby Snyder, Brian Johnson, Caleb Joyner. Brian and Caleb are tied at 8. Here's the rest of our field. Pause it where you need to. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you aren't already. If you're a member, we appreciate you so much. Thanks again for sticking with us as we continue to cover the Great Northwest Point Series, the Top Dog Challenge finale. See you in round 2.